Imagine a nation under relentless attack, with cities reduced to rubble, families fleeing through frozen streets, and a population fighting for its very survival. Now imagine that this country is not standing alone. Across the world, powerful governments are quietly but decisively sending weapons, ammunition, training, and billions of dollars in military assistance to help defend it. That nation is Ukraine, locked in a brutal war with Russia. These allies are not just offering statements of concern. They are strengthening Ukraine's battlefield capabilities with advanced equipment, operational expertise, and long-term defense commitments. But which countries are stepping up in 2026 to provide real military support? Today, we break down the 10 nations that are currently arming, financing, and training Ukraine's forces, explaining why they are involved, what they are providing, and how their support is shaping the course of the conflict. Country 1. United States. When it comes to Ukraine's military backing, the United States remains the largest contributor. Since the start of Russia's full-scale invasion, Washington has provided tens of billions of dollars in direct military assistance, more than any other country. This support includes advanced systems such as M1 Abrams tanks, HIMARS rocket artillery, Javelin anti-tank weapons, precision-guided munitions, tactical drones, and critical air defense platforms. Beyond hardware, the United States runs extensive training programs for Ukrainian forces, helping soldiers learn to operate complex Western systems and adapt modern battlefield tactics. American military planners also play a central role in coordinating international assistance, through programs like the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative and multinational equipment coalitions. This coordination has been essential in ensuring that weapons reach Ukraine quickly and are used effectively. Even as political debates continue inside the United States, the scale and depth of American support have become a cornerstone of Ukraine's ability to continue defending itself. Country 2. Germany. Germany has become one of Ukraine's most important European defense partners. Berlin has committed billions of euros in military aid, making it the largest European contributor to Ukraine's battlefield needs. German support includes advanced air defense systems such as Patriot and Iris-T, armored vehicles, artillery, drones, and large quantities of ammunition. Germany's involvement is driven by its central role in European security. Instability in Ukraine directly affects NATO's eastern flank, making support for Kyiv a strategic priority. German aid packages also include training, maintenance, and logistics support to ensure that Ukrainian forces can keep their equipment operational under combat conditions. In many cases, Germany also finances the purchase of U.S.-made systems for Ukraine, highlighting how transatlantic cooperation shapes modern military assistance. German leaders frequently describe their support as an investment in long-term European stability, arguing that helping Ukraine defend itself now reduces the risk of wider conflict in the future. Country 3. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has established itself as a key player in Ukraine's military support network. London has supplied a wide range of equipment, from small arms and ammunition to advanced air defense components and precision weapons. One of the UK's most significant contributions is training. British-led programs have trained tens of thousands of Ukrainian soldiers, focusing on weapons handling, unit coordination, and battlefield tactics. The UK also shares intelligence and operational planning expertise that helps Ukraine conduct more effective defensive operations. British officials have linked some of their commitments to broader security guarantee discussions, potentially expanding advisory and coordination roles in the future. What distinguishes the UK's approach is its emphasis on integration, ensuring that Ukrainian forces can combine Western equipment with coherent operational planning. This has made the UK one of Ukraine's most influential tactical supporters. Country 4. Canada. Canada has consistently supported Ukraine through a combination of equipment deliveries, training, and participation in multinational initiatives. Canadian assistance includes armored vehicles, drones, ammunition, and communications equipment used daily by Ukrainian units. Canada also plays an active role in training missions, helping Ukrainian forces develop interoperability with NATO standards. Canadian personnel contribute to multinational training efforts across Europe, focusing on leadership development, logistics, and specialized skills. In addition, Canada participates in joint procurement programs that allow allies to pool funding to purchase advanced Western systems for Ukraine. This approach speeds up deliveries and ensures access to high-quality equipment. For Ottawa, supporting Ukraine reflects a commitment to international law, territorial integrity, and collective security. Canada's steady contributions have made it a reliable partner within the broader coalition backing Ukraine. Country 5. Netherlands. The Netherlands has provided hundreds of millions of euros in military assistance to Ukraine through a mix of financial contributions and direct equipment transfers. Dutch support includes armored vehicles, artillery ammunition, and specialized munitions. The Netherlands also works closely within NATO coordinated delivery frameworks to ensure that equipment integrates smoothly with systems provided by other allies. Dutch planners place strong emphasis on interoperability, helping Ukraine field a more cohesive and effective force. Beyond weapons, the Dutch government supports training in logistics, engineering, and battlefield medicine. These capabilities are essential for sustaining frontline operations and keeping units combat-ready. Although the Netherlands is a relatively small country, its consistent and targeted contributions have made a meaningful impact on Ukraine's defense capabilities. Country 6, Norway. Norway has emerged as one of Europe's strongest supporters of Ukraine on a per capita basis. Oslo has pledged several $billions in military assistance, focusing on long-term sustainability. Norwegian funding supports the purchase of artillery ammunition, drones, and other high-demand battlefield supplies. Norway also participates in multinational procurement initiatives that help Ukraine access advanced Western systems despite production constraints. In cooperation with European partners, Norway has contributed to air defense efforts designed to protect Ukrainian cities and infrastructure from missile and drone attacks. Norway's support is notable for its consistency. While some countries face internal debates about aid levels, Norway has maintained a steady flow of assistance. Norwegian leaders describe their policy as both a strategic necessity and a moral responsibility. Country 7, France. France is a major supplier of military equipment to Ukraine, drawing on its strong domestic defense industry. French deliveries include artillery systems, armored vehicles, radar systems, and other battlefield technologies. France also provides technical assistance, helping Ukrainian crews operate and maintain complex equipment. This cooperation improves the effectiveness and longevity of donated systems. Paris coordinates its support within NATO and European Union frameworks, ensuring alignment with other donors. French officials view Ukraine's defense as closely linked to European security and stability. Although France may not always be the most visible donor, its ongoing material and technical contributions make it a significant part of Ukraine's support network. Country 8, Lithuania. Lithuania has become one of Ukraine's most vocal and committed supporters. Vilnius has supplied ammunition, drones, and military equipment, while also contributing to training and defense cooperation. Lithuania's leadership strongly advocates for increased Western military assistance to Ukraine and regularly pushes for expanded European defense commitments. For Lithuania, Ukraine's survival is directly tied to its own national security. Geographic proximity to Russia and historical experience shape a sense of urgency. Lithuanian officials often describe their support as an investment in preventing future aggression. Despite its small size, Lithuania's political leadership and consistent material contributions make it an important part of the coalition supporting Ukraine. Country 9, Australia. Australia has taken an active role in supporting Ukraine despite its geographic distance. Canberra has provided military equipment, funding, and training assistance through international coalitions. Australian aid focuses on ammunition, drones, and logistics support, areas of constant need for Ukrainian forces. Australia also participates in joint procurement initiatives that pool resources with larger donors. Australian defense personnel have contributed to training efforts, helping Ukrainian troops adapt to NATO-style operations and integrate Western systems. While Australia's contributions are smaller than those of major European and North American donors, they demonstrate a clear commitment to Ukraine's long-term defense. Country 10, Sweden. Sweden has become one of the most active Nordic supporters of Ukraine. Stockholm has provided weapons, ammunition, armored vehicles, air defense components, and significant financial assistance. Sweden places strong emphasis on training, maintenance, and system integration, ensuring that Ukrainian forces can use advanced equipment effectively. Swedish advisors participate in multinational programs focused on artillery coordination, logistics, and battlefield support. Sweden's shift from long-standing neutrality to active military assistance reflects broader changes in its security outlook. Supporting Ukraine is now central to Sweden's vision of European stability. This sustained engagement has made Sweden a key contributor to Ukraine's defense effort. These are 10 nations that are actively providing military support to Ukraine in 2026. Together, they represent a global coalition working to strengthen Ukraine's ability to defend itself against a larger adversary. What stands out is not only the scale of assistance but the variety. Some countries focus on heavy weapons and air defense. Others emphasize training, logistics, and procurement coordination. Each contribution fills a different but essential role. Military support remains dynamic. Battlefield needs, political debates, and diplomatic negotiations continue to shape the flow of assistance. Yet for now, this coalition continues to supply Ukraine with critical tools to protect its territory and population. Thanks for watching Discovering the Earth. If you found this breakdown useful, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more clear and objective coverage of global geopolitics. Stay curious, and see you in the next video.